Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
To set folder rules on a public folder, right-click on the public folder and left-click on the Properties command from the pop-up menu that appears. In the Folder's Properties dialog box, click the Administration tab and click the Folder Assistant button on the Administration tab to create, edit, delete, or turn on and off the rules that we've created. Setting up rules for a folder is a fairly straightforward concept. A folder rule simply states that when items arrive to the folder that meet a specified criteria, they will then be processed by whatever the rule dictates should happen when an item of that type is received. You can have multiple rules applied to a single folder. The rules will be acted upon in sequence from top to bottom through the list of rules. You can also modify a rule at a later date or delete them entirely if they no longer apply. You can turn them on and off without having to also delete and recreate them. When you set up moderation, it actually creates rules for you, although you can always add, edit, or delete the rules at any time that you would like. In the Folder Assistant dialog box, click Add Rule to launch the Edit Rule dialog box. Here you can set the condition that the rule will act upon. It could be when the item is either from a certain person or sent to an individual, and if that's the case, you will need to click the appropriate button and select the correct names. You can also check the Sent Directly To or Copied CC'd to include those types of items as well. You can also specify the subject or message body content that the rule will act upon by typing what you want the rule to act upon in those text boxes. Once you've set up what will trigger the action of the rule, all that's left is to specify what the rule will do when it receives an item in the folder that matches the criteria that you set. You can check either Return to Sender, you could check Delete, you could check Reply With, and then click the Template button to select a template to which you would like to reply to that type of message. Or you could check Forward, which you would have to click the To button then to select a recipient. You can also set the format of the forwarded message by using the Method drop-down below that. When you're finished setting the rule, click the OK button to set the folder rule. Then click OK in the Folder Assistant dialog box to set the rule in the Properties dialog box. Also, if we click on Folder Assistant to go back here to the Folder Assistant dialog box, note that you can turn off a rule by simply returning here and clearing the checkbox from in front of the rule to shut the rule off. You can turn it back on by simply clicking that same checkbox to put the rule in place again. Also, if the rule that you applied was in the wrong order, you could click Move Up or Move Down to make it the first, second, or third, or fourth, or whatever numbered rule you need to apply in the folder. Remember, they are always enforced from the top down. Should you ever need to edit the rule, you can simply select a rule and click Edit Rule. Or you can delete a rule by simply choosing the rule and clicking Delete Rule, and then click Yes. At that point, you would click OK when you are finished, and click OK whenever you're done modifying your folder rules.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.